Hey everybody, it's Monday afternoon. I've been sitting here for a while. This is my second park I went to. First one they were mowing. They're mowing here. Monday's not a great day to go to these parks because people are mowing. But had two groups of disc golfers come through, so I had to wait on them and had to train. So I've been sitting here a while. Today I'm going to do one. This was actually a birthday gift from the manager of the local store that I go through. Thank you, Zach. I went in on my last Monday on my 65th birthday and jokingly asked him if I could get my senior discount now, and he said no, but I will buy you a beer. And he gave me a bottle of the, well, it cost me a nickel. I had to pay the bottle tax on it, but he paid for it. The Evil Twin Nomader Wit. I've got three more Evil Twin beers to do, so he seems to be getting a lot of them and a lot of the stone beers. Of course, there's a lot of stone beers anyway, but anyway, from the website it says some people we know, they write about beers, and they have called those of us at Evil Twin Brewing nomads. Other people we know, they built a hotel and a restaurant in their neighborhood. Didn't really have a name, so they called that NoMad. And how interesting that both nomads and those in NoMad enjoy a Brett-fermented Wit beer with notes of coriander and orange peel. No matter what, hit the road or hunker down, this beer was made nice, just for you. Style, they call it a Belgian Wit. It's brewed with Brett. This was brewed at Westbrook Brewing Company. I'm not sure where that is. And it's 5% ABV. I've not had this before. Fairly reasonable price since it was free. So let me get this open, get it in a glass, and see what we have. Just a plain cap since it was not one of the Evil Twin caps. Little hiss, no smoke. 22 ounce, big 22 ounce bottle. I'm not sure if this is filtered or not. I'm guessing unfiltered, but we'll see. I can't really tell because I'm not close to the bottom of the bottle. But yeah, we got a nice, fairly hazy, orangish gold color. Just a skim of a white head. Doesn't look like it's going to leave much lacing, but nice looking wit beer. So let's get a nose on it. Okay, yeah, it's got a nice farmhouse aroma here. Not your typical wit beer smell. The Brett comes through really nicely. You do get a hint of the regular wit beer aromas like orange and coriander, and maybe a hint of banana. There's some earthy, piney notes there. Just you're getting the wheat, some orange, some light mango, but barnyard smell from the bread, and some spicy notes. Earthy citrus hops, a good deal of those citrus hops, primarily like pineapple, and getting some maltiness, getting maybe a little bit of that clove and coriander, but fairly light. But grapefruit seems to stand out too, just a little bit from those notes. So they've got a good deal of hoppiness in there, but primarily it's those funky barnyard smells like from the Brett. So let's get a taste. Okay, now taste is quite a bit different than the smell. You can tell it's a wit beer, and but you can also tell it's done with Brett. Flavor reflects that quite a bit. You've got some of those slightly sweet wheat flavors in there, and then you get your banana and apple and pear, and the Brett seems to be mostly on the finish. It starts about the middle of the mouth, those funky notes, and then the finish is kind of nice with those lingering like barnyard notes, with maybe just a hint of grapefruit, and they linger just a little bit. There's a light amount of bitterness to it, but no real sourness to it. Just a light bitterness, and a lot of that barnyard funk. But yeah, it's primarily the wheat and the earthy notes, the hay, spicy notes, little grassy bitterness, and got like I said, just a slightly dry, bitter finish. Medium-bodied beer. I didn't say much about the carbonation because it's kind of hard to see, but there seems to be a moderate amount of carbonation streaming up, maybe just a little bit less than you normally get in wit beers, but it's got a nice creamy mouthfeel to it. Interesting taste. Nice take on it with the Brett. So let's sit. Maybe I'll see if I can swirl this up a bit, add a bit more, see if it gets any cloudier, and I'll come back in a while with the final thoughts and grade. Okay, I'm back. It's been 20 minutes, half an hour or so, something like that. As it's warmed up, not a lot has changed. The Brett has maybe receded just a bit in the background. Those funky barnyard notes you get, but it's really an interesting beer. The Brett adds enough to make it interesting, but it doesn't. Even cold or as it's warmed up, it's not really overpowering. You know it's there, and it adds a nice touch. But like I said, it's not overpowering. It almost tastes like a hybrid between a hoppy pale and a wit beer, because the hops are a little more prevalent than you usually get in a wit beer. But the wit beer notes are there: the coriander, the banana, the wheat sweetness. Just a nice version of a wit beer. It's not normally what you'd expect from a traditional wit beer, but it's a darn nice take on it. So I'm going to give the Evil Twin Nomader Wit, I want to give it a good solid 9 out of 10. Decent, easily, nice, refreshing beer for this summer weather. We finally got some sunlight today, which is nice. The clouds finally broke up. I was going out to try to catch the supermoon and the Perseids last night about 2 o'clock in the morning, and finally the skies cleared, and I didn't catch really many meteors, but got a really good view of the supermoon, so that was nice. And woke up this morning, there was some sunlight and the sky was kind of clear, and then it got cloudy again. I thought, oh crap, we're gonna have another gray, dreary day. And now the clouds have receded a bit, and it's a nice sunny day, although it's getting a bit warm. So anyway, 9 out of 10 for the Evil Twin Nomader Wit. So till next time, everybody, cheers. Let's keep drinking good beers. Yeah, just a quick note. I was sitting here kind of finishing up, kind of cleaning stuff up, getting ready to go. And a nice little spider dropped down from the ceiling, landed on my arm, and so probably thought, oh heck, what did I just do? And ran off. I got a couple little pictures of it. I may put them up after the video. Kind of a neat spider, and had this cicada killer wasp flying around. Those are big, nasty-looking wasps, but they're not harmful. They don't care about people. And I tried to get a picture of it, but it never did settle long enough to do that, so there won't be any pictures of that. But there may or may not be a spider pick after the a spider pick or two, maybe after the video.